Welcome to Instant Discussions. Today we are discussing Star Trek Into Darkness. No colon. No colon. Star Trek Into Darkness.
See what I did there? Into Darkness.
Yeah, colon.
So,
in the butt.
And we've got our special guest.
Oh.
I guess we forgot to do that. Didn't do
Tony's
that guy.
Okay.
Tony.
Well, he did get counseled on like a couple times.
Well, so that's this is a guest pick. So none of us picked this. You can't blame any of us for anything.
Yeah, for picking such a shitty film.
I know. 2013 film. This is the sequel to the rebooted Star Trek franchise, which is some old space thing. Yeah. Directed by J.J. Abrams. But this one was not written by J.J. Abrams. I think the first one was. It was written by other people. Damon Lindelof from Lost and Alex Kurtzman.
From Lost?
Maybe. Probably. Yeah, so it's, some of JJ's pals wrote this one, but not JJ himself. But he did direct it. He still put his good solar flare into that and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So this film, we've all seen this one before, right?
Yeah, I'd seen it before.
Yes.
I watched it like a couple weeks before.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you just waiting you saw it once it got on the Instant Watch, or a little after it got on.
Something like
It
that.
got on there
Yeah.
pretty early.
Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of interesting. So as I saw it, and I figured, oh, that's the first one, and I'm like, I already seen it, and then I kind of like skipped it, and then later I went, oh, I want to watch the first one again. Click. Oh, this isn't the first one.
Yeah, because there's usually a good delay before they'll get on an Instant Watch for a movie, especially for a big blockbuster.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. Like Avengers went on there too, and that was like really surprising.
They made some good ones being released.
They
Right
kind of get like an eye catcher like every once in a while.
Yeah, they need to have something for people to.
Netflix.
Yeah, and then they'll get into the hidden treasures in there. I first saw this one in theaters, probably opening weekend, probably opening night. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did because there was a lot of screaming nerds in the audience and like every little reference thing. People were like, I get that. When did you see this one?
I saw it like a couple days before it was recommended from my buddy.
So that was the first time seeing it?
That was the first time I'd seen it. It just happened to be, this is a good movie.
All right.
And I really liked the first one, the reboot, because I've hated Star Trek my entire life. Every single one. Like, who's your favorite? No, I don't give a shit about
Kirk or
anything.
Picard or whatever.
I always like the original. The other ones got too complex for me. But at least as a kid, I've been trying to get back into them nowadays. There's so much stuff to watch.
I tried watching them again.
Yeah, but I love the original stuff. There's good little stories in there and nice.
I imagine if I had the time to invest in however many episodes Star Trek spanned, that I would have a good time.
Yeah.
The reason I'd want to watch the originals is just to get more references and like Futurama and things like that.
Yeah. They do.
Oh yeah. That is the thing. I imagine there's like so many references that have just gone way over my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
But so this, I think they did a great job with the first reboot, and so this is continuing on that path. So interesting. Also, I think. So you the first sequel that we.
Are you a Star Trek nerd at all? Like.
I was always the one who fought Star Wars over Star Trek growing up, but I've been connected to Star Trek in different ways. I was even on a fan series on the web when I was younger.
Oh.
So it's out there. Star Trek Hidden Frontier. If you want to check it out.
That sounds like a lie.
Yeah, probably. But it's there, So even when I was on that set, I would put in little like Star Wars action figures in the background and lightsabers and such. I put like the little toy lightsaber as a drink stirrer in there. So I was always on the set going more towards Star Wars. But again, I like the original series. That was one that I always liked. But all the ones that were currently on at the time, I just couldn't get into. It was too... It was inaccessible to me in a certain way. They got too technical and everything, and I was more interested in the story. And I think that's... In Star Wars is so much more of a... It's not really a sci-fi film. It's more of a fantasy epic than...
Samurai.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of science in there. And the Star Trek one, which now as I'm older, I appreciate a lot more when they talk about the warp drives and the going through space and actually thinking about the science of it and how it could actually be possible.
They're doing Star Wars too.
Now in the expanded universe, but in the original, yeah. I don't know. But in the actual films, they're just like flying through space. That's about it. They don't really discuss.
Yeah, but they go through warp speed and or whatever it is.
No, you're attributing the warp speed for that. They're just flying faster.
They're all about saying screw technology.
Yeah.
Use your senses.
And of course, the little midichlorians in there. But anyway, let's get back to this film.
Hey, science.
What? All right, so Star Trek Into Darkness.
So I don't want to hear none of that. I want religion in my Star Wars. So weird.
None of your old spooky old-time religions. So, what'd you first think of this movie, since you're closest to the person who picked this one, I guess?
I liked it, and I like everything about it. Just like the first one. I had seen, like, my dad used to watch Star Trek, so I liked, I saw, like, the original Khan.
Yeah.
And this one's so much better.
Yeah.
There's in every single way, it's so much better than the original Khan.
I think the first time I watched this movie, I appreciated it. I liked it, but I didn't like it nearly as much as the first one. And the big problem that I had with it on the first viewing of it was all of the callbacks to other Star Trek things throughout it. And there was a lot. There are a lot of these references of, oh, that's just like in this one, and especially because it's kind of like a remake of Wrath of Khan and just done in the alternate universe one.
Maybe that's why I liked it, because I hate all the old shit,
Yeah.
and I don't even remember those references, really.
So having said that, though, the second time of watching it, I think I appreciated it a lot more, and especially how, with the title, Star Trek Into Darkness, it's so dark in the beginning of that, and just the way that Khan's getting his revenge there. And
Yeah, right away when he's just destroying
slaughtering
all...
everyone.
Yeah.
The moment when they're all, like, into the one place at the time, and it's like, well,
That was
he
really
knew
cool.
our procedure would have been to get here. No, destroy us all. Anyway, I really like that, and so I think the those little references didn't bug me as much this next time. Though it's still odd when Kirk Spock is the gone.
Oh, that's the only part.
Yeah,
That was
everything was
'Cause
the
it's
thing
in
like
so
they had
many-
to do it if they're going to do the con thing. Yeah, well, it's from the first one, but then it's been referenced so many other times in
In The
pop
Simpsons,
culture,
in everything.
Family Guy,
Yeah.
every show.
everyone knows that. Yeah, what that is.
But then
Yeah.
at the same time, if they had left it out, then people would be like, "Why'd you leave it out?" It's one of those.
Because you can't recreate.
I know. So that was one of the things that bugged me the first time, was all of those callbacks, and like,
Yeah.
oh, we've got these tribbles over here, and the different references to the things there. But yeah, I think I liked it a lot. The story holds up really strong without any of those references there. So, well, ignoring them, I guess. How about you? Not being as big into Star Trek, so you wouldn't have like recognized all the little callback things except for the con.
Except Khan. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the only thing. And I'm not sure. It would have been cool to like know somebody that didn't understand Khan. I don't know who the heck that would have been. But to see
We'll
if
find
they still
someone.
felt like, why does this feel so pushed, and like why
Yeah.
something feels really weird about this guy yelling Khan. Because for me it felt really weird, and like I was just like, took me out of the film for a moment, and it was just, when it's such like, this film like does such a good job of just from moment to moment to moment to moment. It felt extremely, the script felt so well thought out.
Yeah, I love it
And-
from the opening segment. You get that
Yeah.
cold open, which I love in there, because you don't get to do that in the first one because you're bringing people together, and that's the problem with any origin story. You don't get to have that. But as soon as you
All that
establish
exposition.
your characters in this, in any comic book movie, you want to have a good cold open where like right into the action.
And it was great. And I love the first
And
scene where they're like, he saves Spock and then he kind of fucks him
Yes.
over.
And it
says so much about him.
It's
that was great.
It directly relates to the rest of the story and it builds on that. Kind of like a good Simpsons cold open where they do some random thing that doesn't make sense with anything, but it drives the whole plot of the rest of the episode.
Simpsons did it.
Simpsons good show. So I guess I've gone to a lot of things that I was saying like and didn't like about the movie, but anything you didn't like about the movie then, or something? Not liking that?
I guess like just the con part was kind of like lame.
The part where they talked us to alternate reality Spock is interesting and
It's weird. It's almost like breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Almost. It's really
because they established it in the first movie, so they've got the
Yeah.
other guy, but this one's done in such an odd way of like, we're in this situation. I wonder if the other Spock ran into this situation sometime in his life. Let's
But
look
he
at
would
that.
do that too, though, right?
Yeah, but it's almost like the Spaceballs thing of pulling up the DVD of
Yeah.
Spaceballs, the video of Spaceballs. Like, let's see where we're at here. To like pull up I want them to pull up a video of Wrath of Khan and be like, All right. Oh, then he does that thing. All right. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Like it's that kind of mechanic in there. But so it. I think
Sex Machina!
my main, horrible Deus Ex Machina than that. It's.
How do you get more than that? Look, you don't get more than that.
Well, there's
Let me
one
ask
more.
my future self.
There's this movie called The Stand, Stephen King, with the hand of God that comes down. Anyway, it's the worst.
Really? Like,
The
oh my
literal
God.
CGI hand of God like stops whatever
That's
thing
almost
happening.
brilliant, though.
It's
It's so almost
horrible.
brilliant. All right, anyway, back to the
That's awful. I don't like it.
Oh god. So I'd be interested to see in a further movie if they continue that mechanic, and that's
Yeah.
This puts it on.
Well,
this,
they're going. I mean, I don't know. It seems like they have to now. It
I
seems like
don't-
after the first
they can't
one.
do that same mechanic. They have to do it a better way. Like the way they did it the first one was all right. I don't know. They don't need to have Nimoy be in every single one of them.
Or at least, I'd love to see the grand repercussion of him abusing that privilege, right?
Sure, there could be something where they go to consult with him for something, but it's completely different in this world. So then it does that and then kills him.
Yeah.
Some you gotta get rid of him at some point because he's gonna die in real life anyway. So you probably gotta do that. Put an end to it somewhere.
Leonard Nimoy won't be around forever.
Yeah, but this one kind of it teeters on that point where they could go in two different directions from this point in the series of continuing to do like some great Star Trek movies, or just go into rehashing old things.
No, yeah, I'd like to see the next one go in something new.
Yeah,
I don't want to see any fucking whales.
no, we don't want to see that.
I don't want to like I
Space
like the
whales?
first one because
Yeah.
it was like it was just different. This one you could feel like they were rehashing.
So now I get that Futurama reference.
We could be yep.
Oh.
We could do In Search of Alternate Dimension Spock when they're trying to find him, and there's so many ways to go.
I know. Imagine if they got what's the other one? The other not Spock. What's the other? I can't think of his name right now.
Kirk.
Yeah, William Shatner.
He was supposed to have a cameo in the first one.
That'd be awful though if they put him in in the next one. They're like
And
somehow.
time traveling and all that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely time travel.
So this movie had a budget of $185 million.
Mm-hmm.
Their budget was more than a lot of the movies we ever watch make.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it made
Their box office
$467.
was
So
also a lot more.
yeah,
Just $467.
yeah. So that's more than
That's it?
more than double. So it's more than double their budget. So that's good. That's a profitable film, I would say. It's no Avengers.
Almost triple.
Didn't make $1 billion.
No,
Didn't
not
even make
quite.
$500 million.
You know one thing I didn't like, and once again I always go to this in future films.
Mm.
Like, they're gonna have denim still, right? Like you see the people on the street and they all have the same crazy like shit.
Oh, no one wears denim anymore?
Yeah.
It's the no one wears jeans.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
That's funny.
Yeah.
They don't have at least one person
I
who's
think
like retro, like rockabilly or something like.
That's that
Hey,
Star
fuck
Trek
these guys.
universe, though, and they'll go to other planets, and other planets will have denim.
Yeah, and it'll be the denim planet.
Yeah.
Denim Planet with
Yeah.
denim monsters.
I mean, yeah. I just want to go back. I'm gonna have to like.
No, that was
pick-
their planet, and that's why they swore off denim.
Yeah.
And I wish I could have seen more Simon Pegg.
Yeah. Hopefully
Like
he'll be more.
I don't want
think
him that much, but I think they could have put him a little bit more because he's just fucking hilarious.
Maybe he was busy filming other things at the time. I don't know. There's lots of great cast in this. Anthony
Shaun of the
Yelchin's
Dead,
really
too.
good in it. Supporting cast. But loved Benedict Cumberbatch in it. That was great.
come in batches.
That's not his name. It's close though.
Yeah, Simon Pegg was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he saves. I was so excited when he saved the day. Like I was just like, oh fuck, oh shit.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry about that, mate. That scene was cool. I felt that little like thing in the pit of my stomach when they're like going and he hits his shield on his face and then he's going behind him like, and they go in while he's coming out. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
It was interesting that Khan saved him, but yeah.
Well, it's that thing with a lot of things. I mean, there's you don't have just a flat villain in a lot of ways. So
Yeah,
at some point, like he wants to get what he wants, but at certain points he can help out others along the way if it doesn't work against him. Controversies.
Alice Eve.
Uh huh.
Oh, the
In
one
her
that-
underwear?
where she's in her underwear.
What's the big deal about that?
Oh, it's just wholly unnecessary and
Benedict.
It's just his name.
That's the worst controversy. Like other things are like, oh, ties to Nazis and shit like that. Oh, she's in her underwear. That's fucking. That's. Somebody's always gonna have something to complain about. It's so fucking stupid. If they can't find something like with Frozen,
Yeah, isn't that dumb when people just complain?
Yeah, I know. About stupid shit, not like real shit.
Sorry, guys. I hate when people complain about people complaining about stuff.
I know, particularly when the people that are complaining about that stuff are stupid anyway.
Really?
I mean, why would you complain about that? That's just stupid shit.
Tony. Tony. Oh, the movie takes place in the year 2259. So. Yeah.
Good frame of reference there for history.
Yep. I think jeans could have lasted that long.
Yeah, jeans will be out forever.
No, I mean like the same pair of jeans that you're wearing right now.
No, that's what I was talking about.
Last a good
That's what I was
amount
talking
of
about.
time.
Again with the jeans.
These jeans are gonna last for so long, dude.
All right. So what are we doing next week, Tony?
Wait, are we gonna rate
Oh,
it?
we gotta re-rate it.
What?
We gotta rape it.
We can't rate. Oh, it's Tony.
All right, fine, whatever.
I don't think. I think rating movies is just degrading to them.
Well, I'm gonna give it a 4. I don't give a shit.
Oh no! You go first.
Oh, this is why. Okay.
Where's my Netflix? What did I?
am going. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. I really liked it, and like, I mean, I could talk more. Like, just
It was just. It was like
Yeah.
it's exciting. It was
There's
like
nothing-
good, fun scenes. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
super deep. It was just like fun. You watch it.
yeah,
and
it's a
just
good
fun.
movie,
and it had still a good storyline.
It's kind of along those
especially
lines.
when it's a great summer movie. One of those big, nice blockbusters that's not just Transformers.
So it's
Yeah.
Michael Bay.
Seriously. God damn it.
Anyway,
Ninja Turtles.
God damn. Yeah, it actually has a good storyline to
I
it.
have
It's
to tell you
compelling,
about- I
good
can tell you guys
action,
something about this.
and not
About-
just stupid
about Turtles
CGI
afterwards.
crap.
But yeah, had just as a whole, like on a whole, it's just such a good movie. I don't think there's like anything in particular that I'd want to pull out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there wasn't anything that was like really except con.
So I found it here, and
They're not con, but con.
from my initial watching of it, I gave it 3 stars.
Mm.
As I was saying, I was mostly annoyed with all those references things, but
Oh.
I'm gonna up it here.
Oh!
It recommends it to me at 3.5 stars. I'm gonna give it 4 stars because it's good. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it is good.
It was good. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good movie.
For me, it's like on that level with like Avengers, where it's like the whole time I'm just enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll enjoy, especially like that's the thing now watching it, because the first time watching it still those hiccups, but second time watching it and now any time watching it after that would be just enjoying it and
Yup.
liking it. So really good.
Dope.
All right, now can we find out, Tony? Tony
No.
Next week we'll be watching Clerks 3, aka Red State. Not a lot of people know it's a sequel.
Was that possibly Clerks 3?
There's the ties in. We'll talk about it later. So
Okay.
Red State
I'm
by
intrigued.
Kevin Smith.
I'm intrigued to find out. About
Have you seen it?
this
I've
thing.
seen
I've seen it already.
Oh.
Yeah, but you haven't seen it yet.
No.
Cool. This will be fun. All right. See you next week. Thank you for watching. Comment, all that good stuff.